Put down in the chat, where are you tuning in from which city and which country. You can also put the continent if you want. So let's see if we are very international this evening, for most of you evening, I would say, because we are here in Nashville and it's just 2:30 in the afternoon. But I know that for many of you guys who are connecting, it's either like 8:30 or 9:30 past in the evening. Okay, we have Maria here from Hungary, from Vats. I hope I said. No, I'm gonna enter these things where I can't pronounce all the cities and those on, right? Okay, Srbobran, Serbia. Okay, I think I can pronounce this one pretty okay as well. Abuja, Nigeria, Novi Pazar, Požarevac, Rijeka, Croatia, Italy. Okay, all right, awesome. Macedonia, Skopje, Sarajevo, Zagreb. Wow, wow. Faroe Island. Wow. Welcome, Damir. Great. All right, so we, as you can see, we are all around Europe. We are all around even down to Africa. We are here in US, so pretty international. Sombor, Serbia. Okay, Serbia as well. Köln, Germany. Wow, perfect, great. All right, I'm sure I missed some, so I'm sorry if I missed some of them. Apologize, it was not intentional. But my name is Dino Nedelko, and this is my beautiful wife, Dani. And today, of course, we don't want to take too much of everyone's time. But on the other side, we would really like to, first of all, welcome you. Thank you for being here. But also on the other side, we would like to share as many information as we can in a shortest period of time. And of course, everybody to get enough clarity. It means we will always open up for any kind of questions. So if you're going to be following this through the next minutes and you're going to be like, I need to ask that there's something that is not clear for me, just note it down. Maybe you have some small piece of paper or something on your phone, note it down. And at the end, we're going to open up for questions and make sure everybody gets all the questions answered. Okay. All right. So if we're ready to get started.
Yes,
we are. Okay, good. Those of you guys who are ready to get started, please put number 5 in the comments. Let's see how many of you guys are ready to get started, ready to listen, ready to take notes and make things happen. Perfect. All right, great. Okay, so first of all, who we are a little bit. We're just gonna tell you a little bit about our background and where are we coming from, because we believe it's important to know and understand. And then we're going to move to the main topic of the day.
So as Dino is saying it, maybe some of you knows us, some of you don't know us, but we are entrepreneurs. We have a clear vision and mission, as you can see here, which is to bring hope to people's lives through health, lifestyle, education, and also letting people know and showing people what true wealth is. We believe that, high quality and affordable, not only nutrition, but also products and services, and also courses and education can be a human right for everybody. And our goal is to serve 100,000 people by the end of 2023. We're on our way there, over 1 million by 2025. 20 million by 2035. And as you can see on the left-hand side of our slide, we have, the explanation of our logo, which stands for, new growth, home, new birth, and new life, which, in entirety, those things make what we call new hope. And new hope could be new hope for many things. For people, it could be new hope for, knowing more about finances, knowing more about how to take care of our body, how to have better relationships, how to take care of ourselves, how to educate ourselves and acquire knowledge, and to be in a better position in life, in a better place for, it could be for your business, it could be for your job, or whatever, you want to apply this information on. But our history is, I'm going to make it as brief as possible, but also for you to understand where we both come from. We both come from an entrepreneurial background. We founded the company because we have seen many, many different things from our experiences, traveling to over 40 countries, being able to help thousands of individuals to create another source of income, or some of them, very well off right now. They're entrepreneurs. You know, we've been able to mentor many of them. And basically, we have done this through many products and services. And we wanted to bring, you know, our experiences and where we have been from. You know, I can say shortly where I was before. I was broke. I didn't have a job. I found a great opportunity where I could share other products that I love, that people will actually be able to use, products and services. And I was able to create a completely new story from being broke and being on welfare, basically living off the government, to really taking, you know, charge of my own life with an amazing opportunity like what we're about to present to you. And I changed my life in just, I'm not gonna say it in just a few months, because it took some time, because nothing that is worth it is easy. And I want to have full disclosure here. What you're about to hear might be for you, might not be for you. For me, at the time where I was completely broke, I just went all in because I needed to. And I took my business, I took, you know, the message I had, which is pretty much the same message we both have with New Hope Global, to many countries. And, you know, Dino has the same background, and I speak for myself, and I'm sure that he's going to say a couple words where he comes from. But I know that this might be you, this might be somebody you know. You might be very well off, and this information can make you even get into a better place. So with that in mind, we saw one common denominator, which is that everybody wants to have a good quality of life in all areas, not just in money, not just in your relationships, but everybody wants to be happy. So we decided to provide our products, which are very, very affordable by a lot of people, but many people around the world, and to have them made with high quality, so everybody can enjoy them, everybody can have a win-win combination from the customer standpoint, and also from, you know, an amazing opportunity sharing our products. So
Perfect. All right, so I just want to share a little bit as we are going through this today, and I will tell you that today our focus is to talk about one of our new products that is called the ENG Global Artificial Intelligence Trading Service. Okay, so this is going to be our focus today. However, just wanted to share first of all that I believe that there are two major things that people are trying to do every single day in their life. The first one is they always want to make more money, because in order for them to make more money, they can have more options, they can have more opportunities, they can take some days off, they can enjoy more time with their family or with their friends, or just really do something what they're passionate and they love, not something that they need to do because of them to make more money, right? So we believe that number one thing is people always try to figure out the ways how to make more money. But then the second thing is, when you make more money, is how do you basically get some specific information and understand that wealth building, it's not just about making money, but it's about keeping money and actually making this money to work for you. Just this morning, I was listening to one podcast, and someone said that basically people who get to $75,000 a year, and this is for the US statistics, so like, you know, anyone else around the world, just kind of like imagine this, or whatever could be, let's say, a little bit above average earning per year in your country. But this is what is more interesting than just like the number by itself. The person said that the people who make above average income on a yearly basis and do not know how to handle their money, that for them doesn't matter if they make this or if they make $1 million or 2 or 3, they're still going to have financial problems.
Yeah.
Because they said, like, if you do not know how to understand the financial literacy and manage your money when you don't have much, you won't understand when you have it more, right? And you all know, like, for the fact that over 90% of people who win any kind of lottery or something like that, in a matter of 3 years, they are actually in a worse financial situation than they've been before they actually won the lottery, right? Why? Because again, going back to, like, we need to understand some of the basic principles of financial literacy. However, we are not here to give you any specific financial advice. We are not trying to tell you what is 100% right or 100% wrong, but we believe that what we have here for everybody, it's something that it makes a lot of sense. It's very interesting. And some of you might say, well, that's something that that is very solid for me to think about and go forward. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, super. Okay, I just want to make sure that the translation is working, because I see something here in the chats as well. Everything is working. So once again, those of you guys who are not listening to translation, you can actually put it on. Maybe like if someone wants to put it on in the chat as well, that they can actually change the translation in case someone maybe like don't find the button to change the translations into the other languages. All right, perfect. Really quickly, this is something I always want to share, because this is something that changed my life completely, and my understanding of how the money is flowing around the world and how we can actually learn how to make money. Write this down. This is one of the biggest things you will ever do if you have not done that so far. Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, Robert Kiyosaki, he is an author of a lot of financial books. You can look him up. You can, you can watch his videos on YouTube. You can read the books and all those kind of things. Okay, you can follow him on social media and so on and so on. So write down Robert Kiyosaki, and I will advise you to go and read a few of his books. One of the most popular ones is called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of the most popular books. Is anyone here who has read Rich Dad Poor Dad here? Put number 1 in the comments if you have ever read the Rich Dad Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. Oh wow, I see you guys, a lot of you guys once inside here. Isn't that amazing book? Isn't that amazing book? Like to just understand some of the basics and those things that we're gonna be talking here. Okay, great. There are also some other books like Cash Flow Quadrant and a lot of great books specifically when it comes to the financial literacy, right? So what I want to show here really quickly is that there are 4 ways that people make money around the world.
Yes.
The first one is being employee. And I will probably say that 99% of people, somehow we all get started as employee. Sometimes maybe later down the road, some of us maybe switch from employee to like being entrepreneur and being business owner and so on. But pretty much like majority of people around the world will always kind of like start as employee, right? First of all, because this is how we are taught, right? Because we are also taught like, of course, go to school, finish the best grades possible, and then get the best job possible, right? So that's one of the things. And by employee, we have a job, right? And basically what we do, we trade our expertise and our time for money, right? More hours we work, usually more money we make, right? Then the second way, how people make money is being self-employed. And this is basically an upgrade of being employee. Because usually when you're employee, you have some kind of like a supervisor or like manager or like your boss or however you want to call it, or director or the owner or something like that. And but being self-employed, this is all you. You are the manager, you are the marketing person, you are the your own, I don't know, even accountant if you don't have accountant at that point. I mean, anything that comes by having your own business, that's you from the beginning, right? So you own your own job. But there is one big thing as well. No one is forcing you or motivating you to do something. You have to be self-motivated many times for you to be able to be self-employed, because no one is going to come and tell you, hey, you need to be in the office from this time to this time, right? You have to make your own decision. But still you're trading your time for money, right? Then the third way how people are making money is by being involved in big business, right? You own a business and a system. The big difference here is that you can work with a team of other people, and all those people working together can make you an income and make you money, right? So now you can leverage the efforts of team and all other people for you to make more money. Now what happens is on the left side, you'll be limited to 24 hours a day. But now you have 10 people that everybody works 8 hours. Now you have the entire team working 80 hours per day already. You can't do that alone. You can just do it with a team, right? So this is the third way. And the last one is being investor, and basically having investment and owning investment. Many times is we say, if you have money and if you know some of the good information, what to do with the money, you're going to make more money, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So today, what is the most fascinating for me is that 97% of population, and this is where I want to stop for a minute. Everybody who is looking to that screen right now, I want you to see those two statistics on the left and on the right. 97% of population is either employee or self-employed. Great people, right? But the problem is that the statistics does not lie. And it basically says that this sort of people are sharing 3% of the global wealth. While on the other side, we have the other guys that are basically just 3% of them and are controlling 97% of the global wealth. It's almost like having two different classrooms. One classroom, you have 3 people and you have millions of dollars, if you want me to say so, and so they can share it between 3. They're not going to fight. They're going to be like, you know what, just take this piece, I'll take this piece, we're all good, you know. But then on the other classroom, you might have 97 people inside, and you're just gonna put them like a $100 bill there. Yeah. What's gonna happen? There's going to be a fight, most likely.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Specifically, if you tell them whoever gets it first is going to keep it. That's right? True. So what I'm trying to explain to you guys here is it's this understanding of it is better somehow to understand how to get to this right side and being this 3% of the population and having a chance and possibility to control 97% of global wealth. Okay. And today what we're going to do, we're going to show you and teach you some of the ways and the principles how some people that are even here on this call understands how to own a system and have a big business and having a team of people working together for to make more income. Okay. All right. So what is our focus today? It's basically our main focus as a company is to do 2 things. The one is to create more money, right? Sometimes people say, my solution to live better is to cut down the expenses.
That's not the solution.
Well, you can somehow in some specific area, but then you get to the point where you can't cut it down anymore, where there's nothing to cut down anymore, right?
That's right.
Where there is just like, I need to raise my income in order for me to be able to make more, right? To build the legacy I want. So the second focus for us is to use this money and create the passive income. And this is something what we're going to talk more and more and more today on this specific part. So New Hope Global, as Danny mentioned before, has been founded by us with one major, I would say, focus. And this is to really bring people new hope. You know, that is why we call it New Hope Global, right? Because we want to bring people options. We want to bring people opportunities. We always want to innovate. We always want to find ideas and solutions and the products that people can actually use and give value to other people, right? So 3 things we focus on. One is health and wellness, because we do believe that rich person with money, but poor in health is generally a poor person. We also do believe that on the other side, rich person in health, but poor person in finances is still not going to be 100% like fulfilled, free, and being able to achieve all their potential, right? So we believe that all the things together, you know, like having good finances, having good health, having good, you know, family life, having good friendships, like having anything, you know, that is connected around it. That's probably like the best way as we can be and spend as our time is living that around this world, right? So we focus on health and wellness. We focus on finances and investments. And then we also focus on education and skills. All right. But like I said, this is the entire opportunity of New Hope Global. But today, what we're going to specifically focus on is our finances and education, kind of like a piece. And this is NH Global Artificial Intelligence Service. How to create passive income. I hear so many times people saying, I heard this, that someone has done something or invested something or bought something and they're not doing anything and they are getting paid. Anyone of you heard this saying? Put number 3 in the comments if anyone of you heard from your friends or from your family, from anyone saying like, hey, you know what? There are some people that basically, they invest something or they just have like any kind of service or, different ways, like they buy stocks or like, they do the Forex or they do cryptocurrency or any different kind of ways. And they get paid, but they haven't really maybe worked for it. Right? I'm hearing that a lot, people talking about it, but then what happens is that many of those people do not have, I wouldn't say they do not have the proper, they do not make the proper decisions. They're not educated enough. They do not do proper due diligence. They do not sort through the possible opportunities for them to be able to say, okay, this is something that can really give me a good chance, or this is something that maybe it is not the best for me. Let me give you an example. Is anyone here that has ever loaned money to someone? Put number 5 in the comments if you ever loaned money to someone.
Put 5.
Put 5 in the comments if you ever loaned money to someone.
It's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be interesting, know what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I see some 5s coming. Okay, anyone else? 3? Just 3? 3 out of 40 just loan the money. Okay, no, we are coming. No, we are gonna actually see that almost everybody has been in this situation. Here's the question. With no interest. That's good, Lydia. Here's the question. Is anyone here who has loaned the money and never got the money back? Put number 0 in the comments. It means nada, nothing. I haven't gotten back. Okay. Okay. You know what we're gonna figure out? That probably the majority of us that ever loaned money, at some point we never got it back. Right? Can we all kind of agree to that this is kind of like a unwritten rule that when you loan the money, most of the times you are not going to get it back for some reason, right? Because many times these are kind of either our close family friends or, people that we kind of really trust and know, and we feel like, oh, I don't need, this person. I don't need any security behind it. I don't need any assurance behind it. I don't need any guarantee behind it. Oh, no, this person, don't worry. If they tell me they're gonna bring me back in 2 weeks, for sure they're gonna do it. I hope you guys learned the lesson. I did it many times, to tell you very honestly, right? And then I decided that better thing than loaning people money, I decided it's a better way to actually teach them how to make money.
That's right.
Because one of my mentors came to me and he told me, he said, Dino, if you teach the person how to fish, they're always going to go, when they're hungry, they're going to go and get their own fish and they're going to be able to eat. But he said, if you keep bringing them the fish, they will never know how to get it on their own. And every time when they are going to be hungry, they're going to come back to you and they're going to ask you, where's my fish? I hope you get the memo, right? All right. So what I wanted to tell you here is going back to the AI service and the passive income. A lot of people, I would say mostly everybody hear about different opportunities, right? But we do not either do proper due diligence or we do not get proper clarity. So if we would all understand that loaning money can be very beneficial, but on the other side, it can also be much more than just kind of giving someone the money, but you could actually really good, even secure yourself. And again, I'm not trying to give you an advice, right? I'm not trying to tell you go and start loaning money to people, but this is the thing. If you would have 3 or 4 times higher security behind it in whatever you gave out, you might have way better chance for you to be able to collect back your money. But again, most of the times we don't do that. Most of the times we don't even verify what is the financial situation of the person that is asking us for money. Maybe sometimes it's just like a shiny object that we feel like, oh, this person maybe just really needs something for the next 2 weeks or for a month or two, but really they are really good. They are, they are very financial, they are financially well established and so on. But then you might figure out that, this is not the case, right?
That's right.
So today, what I want to do, I want to give you guys so much information and so many facts that you will be able to separate some things from others. Like sometimes people say that you will be able to maybe separate easier and better, like some good things from something that is just shiny little object, but it might not be, as good as maybe be seen from the very first point, okay? But before we go into that, we need to understand the basics. People always ask me, why Forex and what is Forex? Is anyone here that ever heard about Forex already? Or let me ask the different way. Is anyone here who has never heard about Forex? If you never heard about Forex, put 0 in the comments. If you never heard about Forex so far.
Let's see.
I believe those of you guys who are here, most of you heard somehow about Forex, right? Okay, good. That's okay. I see Kati 0. Okay, no worries. I will explain to anyone. So even those of you guys who heard about it, just follow through. It might give you some extra ideas on that. Here's the thing. Most of the people in this world have heard about Forex, but as I was telling to you before, many people have the wrong perception about Forex. It's one of those things when people say, oh, Forex, this is where people lose money.
That's right. That's what some people think.
Did you guys hear that saying already? Like people say, Forex, this is where people lose money. Right? Okay, let me explain to you this saying, first of all. One of the reasons why this is happening is because people are trying to do something they're not experts on. Right? It's like the same thing as you going to the hospital and you are having there a doctor, okay? A doctor that is not a doctor, but just came in yesterday because was just very excited and interested in order for him to do the surgery on people. And then today he's having you in front of him and he's like, okay, we're going to do the surgery. What would you do? You would be like, I am not sure if this person should do anything on my body.
That's right.
Even if it have passion, even if it have the, excitement desire. And it's like desire to do something.
They have Googled,
right? They have Googled a lot of things, right? Maybe they might even need to open Google between what they are doing, right? What I'm trying to explain to you is, I always say that in order for us to really be good in something, we have to become experts. One of my mentors told me that in order for you to become an expert in something, you should probably dedicate about 10,000 hours to really consider yourself to be great and expert in something. No, I would say most people around the world are not experts in Forex,
yeah.
But they would like to do Forex because they've been told that there is possibility to make money. But then this is the opposite thing what happened. They get involved into something where they don't know how to handle it, or someone tells them, oh, it's very easy. I'm just going to show you and tomorrow you're going to be able to do it on your own. Well, not really. It's much more complicated than that. It can work for a day or two, but it's not going to work long term if you don't know what you're doing. So Forex is the largest and most liquid market in the world. I want you to hear that, and I want you to read that through, and I hope all the translation comes through the proper way. Forex is the largest and most liquid market in the world. Let's break this down. Is the largest. It means anything that is happening around, anything that is happening in life. Let it be the movie industry, let it be the, all the sports industries and anything like the government things, whatever. Forex is the largest market in the world.
Wow.
So if something is the largest, why would it be the largest if it's not the most popular, if it's not the most demanded? Right? The second thing, it's the most liquid market in the world. What does that mean? It literally means that you can actually make or lose money in a matter of milliseconds.
Yeah.
It means that whatever happens on this market, you can either make money and have it in your hands or in your digital wallet in the next second, or you can lose it, of course. But this means it's the most liquid. Why? Because the most people in this world are using Forex every single day to live their life.
Yes.
If you want to change US dollars into euros, you don't need to wait for 10 days to get your exchange, because you're going to find the buyer in a matter of milliseconds, because people are looking for it. Okay, so let me give you an example what the Forex is for everybody to understand. It is the global marketplace for exchanging national currencies. And I'm going to make you one very simple example. And I'm not going to try to be accurate with the currency, but I would like to be like the most example, so you're going to be able to understand what I'm saying here. So let's say we talk about euro and Hungarian forint. Okay, I don't know how much is the exchange rate right now. If anyone wants to put it down here in the chat, feel free to do so. But let's say, if I'm not wrong, maybe around 300 or so. So let's say, okay, 370. Okay, Maria, I will take 300. Let's say that 1 euro, it's worth 300 forints. So how does the Forex works? It works the way that you can go into the exchange office and you can take your forints and you're gonna say like, okay, so how much does it cost me for me to get 10 euros? And then I tell you like, okay, it's going to be 350 forints. Okay. So you're gonna pay, it's gonna be 3,500 forints. So let's say you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna pay 3,500 forints and you give me 10 euros. Okay. So now you exchange the currency. But you know what happened? Someone made money on you.
Yeah.
I have to tell you that, because you paid fees when you exchanged your forints into euros. Right? How many of you know that anytime when you go to the exchange office, you're going to pay fees to exchange your currency? Yeah. Sometimes you're going to have even 2 or 3 or 4 middlemen in order for you to be able to do that. And everybody is making a little bit of money, right? Okay, so no, because you exchange the national currency, in that case, let's say forint into euro, there was a commission, the fees that were paid for. Yeah. So when we talk about Forex in our company, we do not have the exchange office. Okay, you don't need to come to the specific place to say like, hey, this is my money, I want to exchange it or whatever. No, that's not what we do. What we do is we use the digital Forex spaces, like the largest market that is 100% centralized and it's online and it's digital. Because digitalization has made Forex to be completely digital and it's everything working online. You just have to have the connection and you can do everything. So what happens is every time when you change the currencies, right? You pay the fees, but also even if you pay the fees, you can still make money or you can lose money. Why? Because let's say that, now you got these 10 euros out of the 370 forints. And then let's say you come back in a week to the same exchange office and you say, I want to exchange my 10 euros back to the forints. What is going to happen? Most likely you're not going to get the same amount, right? You might get more, you might get less, but you won't get exactly the same because the currency strength fluctuates literally every second. Okay, so you could actually do like, you know what? I'm gonna take my 10 euros and I'm gonna, you know, sell it for 400 forints. No, I made 30 forints profit. You could do that, right? If you would know like exactly how the market would move and what would be the price and all those kind of things. In old days, I will tell you one thing. Before the digital space, did anyone heard this story that also like even like our fathers and grandfathers and, you know, grandmothers and so on, what they've been doing? Those who had a lot of money, they went into exchange office and they changed the money into one other currency, and then they've been seeing like what was happening with the currency, and then when this currency went, let's say for, I don't know, for 5% up or 10% up, they went back and exchanged the money and they had more money.
Yeah.
Even back then, people were doing those things. Okay, so Forex is trading over 7 trillion US dollars per day. I don't know if you guys can even read this number. For me, just like crazy. 7 trillion US dollars per day.
Wow. For
you to understand the stock market, you know, like all the stocks from the companies and so on, right? Trades about 200 million US dollars per day. So that's about what, like 30 times bigger, over 30 times bigger than the stock market. And it's basically larger than stock and commodities market combined.
Oh.
Okay, I just wanted to give you guys some clarity as we are going through that and getting started. So how can artificial intelligence helps in doing the Forex? I explained to you before that let's leave the experts to be the best as where they are, right? So artificial intelligence can actually work as an expert. You know, it can actually learn and it can take all the things that has been taught over the years, plus all the knowledge of the people, because at the end of the day, we understand if there is no humans, there is no artificial intelligence. I hope you guys understand that. Sometimes people say that artificial intelligence is going to replace humans 100%. I don't agree with that. You know why not? Because people are the one who are creating artificial intelligence. So there still needs to be experts, there still need to be people that are actually going to train and create specific artificial intelligence tools and apps and services and so on, so they can perform what they learned from the human being, right? So the same is here. Now we can actually teach and learn, and we can actually improve it and make it better to be able to do that instead of us. So what we have here in New Hope Global is we have artificial intelligence. That means digital expert knowledge service that works 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And here's a beautiful part. It doesn't get emotional. It doesn't cry when it loses a bit of money, right? Have you ever seen the artificial intelligence crying?
Not really.
Not really. It doesn't sleep. It does not drink, does not eat, does not get headaches, does not get sick. None of which.
Wow.
Okay, it just does what it's supposed to do, as long as it's plugged into electricity and all the things, the conditions that the artificial intelligence needs. That's all what it does. It can predict and learn the past parameters and indicators, as well as quickly react for any other news that are coming in a short period of time, and much more. So this is the power of artificial intelligence. So what we have is the passive income. That's a good one as well, right? Alexander is saying that the artificial intelligence can also cannot argue with the wife, right? Maybe in the future, Alexander, we don't know. But maybe in the future they're even going to develop this one, you know. So, and vice versa, right? Even you know, arguing with the man, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So through AI trading service, what we do is we offer people the service that they can use, but it's basically run by the AI and the experts that has created that kind of service. Okay, so all what we do is like, we are not trying to tell you, hey, you know what, I need to teach you how to be good in Forex. No, I just want you to use the service that is being created for that. and you can focus on what you are good at. Go and make more money so you can actually have your money working for you going forward, right? So quick facts about our AI trading service. It's, first of all, you can create and own your own trading account, which is 100% for free. Everybody who is here right now listening to that and would be interested, I will show you at the end of this call how you can do that. It's very simple. It's step-by-step thing, and you can always have it, right? So we give you the steps and guide you how to set it up. No experience is needed to set it up. You just need to literally follow the steps and the rules. The second thing is you have access to your funds 24 hours and 7 days a week. Because the way how we created this service is we do not take your funds. We do not say like, hey, you know what, you need to bring your funds and leave it with us for like 90 days or for 3 years or for like whatever timing it is. No, you have the access to it. You just connect your funds to our service that is working, no matter if you're connected or not, 24 hours, 5 days a week. 100% automated service. You don't need to trade anything. You don't need to copy anything. You don't need to have any trading experience at all. You have your performance portal that you can access to it 24/7. Means anytime you can monitor your funds, like, you know, all the open trades, all the closed trades, all the performance, everything that is done for you, you can see it on your own. And for all of this service plus, you know, much more, we basically charge a one-time fee that is 500 euros, just one time when you connect to the service. And then when you keep creating profit on a monthly base, if our service performs the way it has been performing over the last 2 and something years, we actually charge 25% profit sharing. It means, let's say if you make 100 euros in the profit, 75 euros stays with you and 25 euros remains with ENG Global AI service. Okay, this is to get started with and give everybody information. So here's the updated, the latest AI trading service performance. I want to say that those results are not guaranteeing that, you know, next month is going to be specific percent or whatever it is. You know, it doesn't guarantee that, you know, let's say, I don't know, someone's going to say, oh, it's going to be next. Can you tell me how much I'm going to make on average next month? Well, I don't know, because like, it's the same thing. Like when you go and exchange your money, you don't know what the rate is today, what's going to be tomorrow, what's going to be after tomorrow. You can just hope. But then, like we said, there are some experts and you know, and the AI on its own, as we have, that predicts and follows the news and the things and understands like, oh, okay, you know, tomorrow it's most likely that this currency is going to be a little bit less worthy. So basically, you know, we'll be able to buy it tomorrow, and then maybe after tomorrow we sell it, or like in the next few minutes we sell it, and then we make some money. This is what 100% automated service does for you. However, you can see it here. On average, I would tell you, in the last 1 year has made over 7.7% per month in profit per account. We have, you know, tens and tens of people connected to our AI trading service already, even if we are just basically offering this for like less than 3 months. And, you know, I believe some of them might be on here on the call. If you're here, maybe write down any experience, maybe any testimonial you have with it, and let us know so we can know as well. But you can see there are different performances. You see the best month was March. You know, many people come back to me and they said, Dino, why wouldn't we have every month like March, right? That would be absolutely amazing, right? But again, we cannot control how the markets moves, you know, how they go, but we can just fully transparently shows you what is happening. And then based on that, you can see it on your own, what's happening, right? But anyway, as you can see in May, that means just a few days ago that the month of May has ended up also with 7.58% in profit for each of the accounts. Okay, so what is the opportunity for, first of all, you being, I don't know, let's say a part of ENG Global, and also like more precisely, as we talk today about the AI trading service? There are 2 ways you can get involved. One is to become a customer. What does that mean? It simply means you say like, you know what, I just want to use the trading service you guys have. I want to connect my funds with it, and I just want to, like, you know, check it every day, every week, every month, just to see what's happening, how it's performing, and that's it. You can just be a customer. That's all. Or you can also say, you know what, I'm gonna be a partner. I want to know how I can actually like promote this. How can I actually refer this to someone else? We have this option as well. So you can either be a customer, you can be a partner, you can be both. Okay, so even if you have here 2 options, you can actually even have 3 options, right?
Yeah.
To be both. Okay, so and this goes through our ENG Global Rewards bonuses. I'm not gonna go into the deep of these bonuses, but if you would like to know how ENG Global pays through these bonuses, you can always go back to the person who invited you, ask them for the video. They're gonna send you. We have a short 5-minute video how ENG Global Rewards plan works, and you're gonna understand all the things. What I want to do here today is I want to show you quickly how basically this works. Okay, I want to show you this, and then we're gonna go to all the questions and answers and see if there's anything else we are missing or need to explain. Okay, so let me just quickly go to my this is my those of you guys who are here for the first time, you will learn this is my favorite tool. Okay, this is my favorite tool, to have a piece of paper and a pen and being able to to write it down, right? This is my favorite tool for sure. Okay, so we said here again, we have ENG AI service right here. And we say we have 2 options. We can be a customer or we can be a partner. I will just first of all write down here, what does it take for someone to be a customer, and then what does it take for someone to be a partner. If someone just wants to be a customer, we have right now 1 option available for someone to be a customer. This is the only option. People are always asking, do you have more options, different ways? No, for now we have 1, but soon we're going to have more different options available as well. But this option is basically, it's called, we call it PAM account. Okay, and I will explain to you just a bit more, but what this basically is the master account. Okay, it's 1 account that we have as an ENG Global. Okay, so if that's ENG Global account, every customer can connect to this specific account. Okay, you can connect with the service, and then you're gonna see how your funds are being traded along with everyone else. So the condition, as we said before, it's 1-time fee of 500 euros for someone to use this service, right? And then the other condition here is, it's the minimum funds that someone needs to have on in order for them to be able to connect. It's 5,000 euros. Now, some of you might say like, okay, why is that or something like that? Let me explain to you. First of all, because how our trading service works, it works like the way that we do not want to set anyone for failure. We try to make as low risk as possible. And how we achieve that is through the way that everybody have enough funds in their account. So anytime when the days are a little bit more rough or something like that, or like the market is going like in different directions, we always make sure we do not put anyone in danger, because that is why we always try to do very, very low risk because of that. Okay, because sometimes we're going to tell you like, oh, you can do Forex with 100 euros. You can, but I will tell you, it's luck, not the no. You can do Forex with 100 euros and saying like, I have knowledge to do it. It's very, very, very hard. Okay, so that is why we don't want to send anyone for failure. So that's why we said this. Plus, we treat as a premium investment, and it means, you know, as we said already before, we can be investor with 100 euros or 500 euros, for example. It's very hard. So that's what we have. You already saw the returns of investments that are ranging from, let's say, from 4% to like, what was the biggest one was 17%. On average, what we had over the last 1 year was 7.7% or so per month. Okay, so these are the conditions literally for someone to be a customer. Now, someone who wants to be a partner, you can still be a customer, of course. But for someone being a partner, these are the things. So you can get rewarded or compensated What basically really means is like every time when you as a partner gets a customer. So let's say you get your customer's name is Tony. So if you get Tony as a new customer and Tony starts, with all those conditions, what's going to happen is you're going to be rewarded from the AI service one-time fee of 200 euros. So what we basically do, we take this 500 euro one-time fee, and out of this, we pay out 200 euros. In that case, to you as a direct partner, and we also pay extra 50 euros to partner of your partner, basically to your sponsor in 2 levels. That's what we do from these 500 euros. Okay. So basically, this is for someone being a partner or referring. No question. Someone is going to say, can I be a partner without being a customer? Yes, you can. Okay. Everybody can be a partner also without being a customer. So, and then the other thing is basically here is that you're also going to be able to get monthly passive income. How does this work? Let's say your customer, Tony, started with, let's say, I don't know, I just put it here, 5,000 euros. And let's say for the easier calculation that in the first month, let's say that Tony made 300 euros in profit. Now, if Tony, so Tony made 300 euros in profit. Now, if he made 300 euros in profit, as you already learned before, 75% remains with Tony, right? So it means this is Tony's, right? 75%, which is in that case how much? Okay, 75% would be 225 euros, right? And then the other 25%, which is 75 euros, gets to 2 parts. One is to NH service, it's 50%, and the other 50% goes to you. It means out of 75 euros, it's 37.5 euros goes to all the partners, and out of that then applies all the rewards plan that we have and so on. So you don't make the entire 37 euros, but you make piece of that and everybody else, because this is how it works. So basically what happens here, you can create residual income being a customer, but also residual income by having new partners that are also working. I mean, they're customers, and of course they are having their own money using the AI service. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys here. The last thing I want to show, and then we're going to go to all the questions you guys have, is I want to show you one more thing here. And this is, we have the website. If you go to finance.newhopeglobal.com, okay, I will show you this. I'll actually put it down in the chat here for everybody. Finance.newhopeglobal.com. And you can go here, you can actually change the language, whichever you want to read in, it will automatically translate. You're going to see all the information here. Once again, most of it, what we spoke already. One of the great things what you're going to see here as well is what we call the independent audit, which basically is like independent way of checking how our service performs. If you go to this one, you're going to see it here. You go to this website, as I told you here, you click on this, my FX book, and it's going to open this. So I'm just having it open here. And it's going to show you all the things. It's going to tell you that these track records are from this specific account, that everything is live updated and it's everything verified. So basically, we as a company can't do anything, like we can't change the results or anything such, because everything is seen minute by minute, by second. So you can see how this thing is performing. And you're also going to see here some of the things, like, for example, you're going to be able to see what's the absolute gain for specific this account that started in March this year. You're also going to see what's the performance. See, like, for example, I don't know, in April, 5.49%, in May, 7.58%, in June, the first 2 days was 0.38%, and so on and so on. So you're going to see all those things. You're also going to be able to see some other things, like that's one interesting thing. Is like, for example, what is the chance that someone who is going to use this service would lose 10% of their account, like the 10% of their principal of funds. And it says there is less than 0.01% chance of losing 10% of the account. This will require 1,754 consecutive losing trades. And then if you go here to trades, you're actually going to see that our AI service is about 72% win ratio successful. It means about 72%. That means out of 100 trades, 72% are positive, are successful, and the other 28 are in negative. But at the end of the day, as you can see, and after this all is calculated, you see that this is what the performance is all about. Okay, so this, and lastly, what I'm going to show you is when you go to this website, if you are new here, if you even don't have any of your ENG Global account yet, you can actually ask the person to send you a link so you can register. But if you already have your account, you can go to sign in here. And you're going to be able to see here, you're going to go to live test. Sorry, not live test. I'm just giving you the example. This is just our test. So you need to use your own login information, right? Because live test is not going to work for you because you don't have the password. So you can go to live test. I mean, not to live test, to login, sorry. And you're going to be able to log in into your account. And then you're going to be able to see the steps. Like, how do I go with it? Like, what do I do? Like, how do I create my own broker account? And how do I then get ready to connect with the AI service, you know, whenever I have funds on my broker account, and so on and so on. So you're going to be able to click here, step 1, and you're going to have everything here explained. Like, very simple, very straightforward, step by step by step by step, how you create your own broker account. And then also, once you have your trading account, they're going to send you in the email immediately your trading account number. You come back here, you put your trading account number inside. It's seven digits. You click submit. And then we're going to be seeing that from our side. We're going to confirming it. And once we confirm it from our side, that means it's also connected between the broker and our website. Then we're also going to be, then this step 1 and 2 are going to disappear. And the step 3 is going to open for you how to be able to connect to the trading service. So that is all what I wanted to show you today. I hope you guys got some good information so far, and I would like to open it up to any kind of questions. Like, anyone who is here, feel free to ask any kind of questions. We have Stefan here, we have Maria here. If we need to translate from Serbian, I'll probably understand you in Serbian if you come up, but for Hungarian, I cannot guarantee you. I'm not that good in Hungarian language yet that I would understand, so I will need to ask Maria to help me with it. So, okay, anyone have any questions here so far? Anything, like, when it comes to it? So what you can do is, let me see, I think I need to enable the microphone so you guys can actually unmute yourself in case you have the questions. But what I would also like to see, if anyone have a question to start with, can you also maybe like raise your hand? There is a way to raise your hand, because it's going to be easier. Because if we just open up the microphones, we might have a lot of microphones open at the same time. So that would be great if you can do that. However, nonetheless, I will still open up the microphone so you guys can unmute yourself. Okay, anyone have a question here? Okay, I see. Okay, let me go with Kati first, and then I see Biola have a hand, and everybody else just raise your hand, and we're gonna get to you. Kati, go ahead.
Mennyi idő szükséges, amíg elbírálják, hogy igen, hogy befektessek? Tehát én partner vagyok, és akkor ha regisztrálok, mennyi idő szükséges, hogy amíg a pénzt át tudom utalni?
You can go ahead, Maria, I can hear you. You mean like how long does it take for the account to be approved once she makes the account? Okay. Okay, is that all? So I can, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, everybody, I don't know if you heard about it, but the question was from Kati from Romania. She was asking how long does it take for someone to create the broker account, and how long does it take for the broker to be to approve them, right? Again, you know, I showed you where to find it and what are the steps, and basically we are working with a broker which is called FP Markets, and there are many reasons why we work with them. First of all, because they are on the market since 2005. It means that basically they are kind of like a pretty old broker on the market. It means they need to do some things right in order for them to be so much respected, one of the top brokers like all around. They're also present in Europe, they are present in Australia, they're present in like many countries like in Mexico, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Nigeria, I mean in like pretty much all around the world. And basically, what does it do? When you create your own account, it takes about usually a day, like 24 to 48 hours, let's say, for your account to be approved. What do you need to do when you create an account? They're going to send you an email, plus also when you log into your account dashboard, they're going to ask you to provide your document, which means either your passport or like residence ID or something like that. Because what they need your full information. That means your ID plus your residence information. So if your ID or let's say your passport already have your address on, then you can just provide one and you're going to be approved in a matter of a few hours. So otherwise you need to maybe like do some bank statement or something, whichever proves your residency, whatever you registered with. So that's it. Okay. I hope I answered that. And Maria, if I did not, then just let me know if I need to come back to you. But we have Biola here. Let's unmute Biola.
Igen.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Holnap megcsinálom.
Go ahead, Madame Biola.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for this detailed section. Because my understanding, I know you said you were still working with the AI system provider, but I was thinking as being a member, be a partner on New Hope, we already registered, but now we still need to submit. From what you've just said now, we need to submit some of our documentation.
Yes, basically you create your own account. Like this is not, you don't create account with us, you have account with us, but you have to create your own broker account. So that's why you go to finance.newhopeglobal.com, you log in there, you follow all the steps, you create your own broker account, they ask you for the document verification from their own site. And once this is done, then you have your account. It's like the same that you would be trading, but you're not trading because you can just upload the funds and then connect them with our service, and our service is going to do trading for you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. All right. Anyone else with a question? Let's see who else have a question. Who wants to ask something, or maybe it's something it's not clear or need more information on that, feel free to do so. Anyone else? Let's see. If Biola, you have more, if you have more questions, feel free to unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, no. All right. Let's see. Who else have a question? We're gonna wait for a few seconds to make sure that everybody is ready. No questions. All right. I know that most of the times the questions comes like few minutes after it, or like some of you might be like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna ask someone else later on or something like that. So that's fine. I'm just saying that we are here to answer any questions. Okay, Lydia is coming, so feel free to unmute yourself, Lydia. Sorry, I just, okay, go ahead. Do it once again. You need to unmute yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I don't know, because the way you were showing us how to open our own broker is too fast for me. I think we need someone that would take us step by step and like that. But you know, you are so fast. Do like this. Do like this. Do like. We can't. I don't know. For
No,
someone that is not conversant
like,
with computer.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do just once again quickly while someone else maybe is thinking for the any other questions and something like that, I'm going to once again show you guys just like a basic steps, you know, so for you guys to be able, and of course, you know, this is also recorded, so later on you can watch the recording and so on. But literally, once again, everybody, because I know some of you might be like, okay, how do I do that, right? You literally go to finance.newhopeglobal.com. You log in or register. Again, if you're existing member of New Hope Global, you cannot register anymore because you're registered already. You just have to log in. So you have to use your.
Okay, so if I log in my own back office, how do I do it? Like in New Hope, if I click it, or is it a separate account?
It is the same account. It is exactly the same account. So whatever account you have, Lydia, your username and password, you put
Can I
it in
say
here.
something?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't log into the back office. That's the thing. This is not the back office.
No, it's finance.newhopeglobal.com.
This is not the back office.
Okay, okay.
Yes. If you go
Yeah,
to
that's what-
finance.newhopeglobal.com and you log in here, and once you log in, like I said, you're gonna see your dashboard. Whatever your information you have on your profile, this is what you're going to show. You're gonna see your photo, you're gonna see, you know, your country, everything. And then you're gonna click here on step 1. And step 1 is going to tell you create your FP Markets account. And basically it's going to guide you. It's going to tell you like, okay, here are the steps. So first what you do is going to tell you go to FP Markets website to create my account. So now what you're going to do is you're going to click on it here. And it's going to take you to the broker website. And you're going to go here, open live. And this is all, again, this is all explained in here. See, it actually shows you. You can either click here or here. You click open live account. Once you do that, it's going to start guiding you. See, you have 5 steps to complete. Personal details, further information, account configuration, declaration, start trading. And then you're just going to follow it. You're going to put in like your email, what you want to use. You're going to put your first and last name. You're going to put in, are you doing this as personal account? Are you doing this as joint account or as a corporate? Because you can also have as a company account, or you have a trust or whatever it is. You're going to put your country in. You're going to put how you want to be greeted. You're going to put your preferred language. What's your nationality, your phone number, all those simple things. And then you're going to go to next step. And then when you go to next step again, you know, this is all explained.
What the joint account, what does that mean? The joint, like they are joining with somebody,
Let's say you would have an account with someone else. Let's say, I don't know, with your spouse or with your business partner or someone like that, you know, that you would have like that you would have 2 people on one account. Does it make sense?
Okay, like 2 people want to join in one account.
Yeah, that means like a joint account.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then again, you know, you follow all those steps as you have them here. That's why we created this here for you guys, so you can actually follow it. What I would advise you, maybe have 2 windows open, maybe like have this one open while on the other one you're creating your registration or something. So you just follow it step by step. It's going to tell you, you know, it's going to tell you like, okay, do this, you know, do this, select this, select this, select this, select this, and go forward. So it's very straightforward. If you follow the directions, you shouldn't have problems of like not doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you can create it before you put money inside, right? You can create it anytime.
You can create your broker account anytime. It's 100% free. Nothing is being charged or anything. I would advise everybody who is thinking about like understanding this process and anytime in the future, like being user of the AI training, I would advise you to do it as soon as possible. Why? Because also if you want to be a partner of the company and you want to maybe like promote to someone else, they're going to ask you the same questions.
Yes.
How do I create my account? Well, that's how you create it. But if you never create it on your own, you won't even know what you're talking about, right?
But if I create the account and then I've not started yet, and I got somebody that is ready to start, then how, maybe I introduce it to someone and then the person wants to create his own account and start it, then what would be my own whatever?
It's the same thing. You're gonna get rewarded. There's always rewards being given. So which means you're gonna send them a link. They're gonna create their own account, and when they're going to connect with the service, they're going to pay one-time fee of 500 euros. And out of these 500 euros, you're gonna be paid 200 euros commission.
Even if I've not started,
That doesn't like you being a user of the service doesn't qualify or disqualify you for getting paid.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Buono.
Yep. All right. Okay. Anyone else with a question?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Lydia. Thank you so much for coming.
Mm.
Anyone else with a question? Let's see. I don't see any hands on, but let's see if anyone else have a question. You can also unmute yourself if you don't find the option to put your hand on, but you still have a question, feel free to do so. Okay. No questions being asked. Everybody is clear, everybody understands it. Okay, if there is no questions, the last thing then I will tell you here, and again, come and ask questions if you have it. Don't say that you were not asked to ask questions and you wouldn't have enough information or something. But the last thing I will tell you, everybody here, is that I will tell you that we as New Hope Global, we have created this service through years of testing it. You know, sometimes people ask us, is that something that just came out from yesterday? No, we personally are using this service. Okay, and as a matter of fact, let me actually show you something, guys. Okay, so you guys are gonna be like, okay, so this is how actually this works. Okay, let me show you that. Give me a sec so everybody can see it exactly how this works. And this is, let's go back to here. Okay, can everybody see my my phone? I believe you can, right? I believe you can.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, awesome. So this is basically what everybody of you, when you create your broker account, everybody gets the trading account, right? And this is a simple app that you can see, and I'm just showing you for you to be able to see some of the things. Just give me a sec. Okay, give me a sec to make sure. So sorry, it threw me out. I just need to make sure that I'm not having the. Okay, I think you can see it again, right? Or hopefully you can. No, you can't. Okay. Sorry about that. It's a little bit of technology issues, but you should be back. Right now, okay. Now you should be able to see it. So here's what I want to show you. You can see that this is an account that has started back in December, okay? This account has started back in December with the same, actually, exactly the same trading strategy.
We're not seeing anything. Well, you're not sharing anything. You're
not seeing it. You're not seeing my my phone?
Now, yes. Now. You
can. Okay, perfect. So I just want to show you guys a few things. Like you're gonna see, like if you look all the way up here, again, I don't have like the pan for you to be able to mark it, but you will probably see balance. And you're gonna see that the 20th of December, there was 2,000 deposits and then 1,100 and 1,200, which made altogether 5,000 euros to be deposited, right? So basically on the 20th, but at the end 20th of December 2022, this account started with 5,000 euros, and then it started to trade. You can see like, you know, like all the blue ones are pluses. All the red ones on the right hand side are the minuses. You can see plus 4 euros, minus 76 cents, you know, plus 46 cents, and so on and so on. So basically, if we go back down, this is all the trades that this account has performed. You're gonna see that the deposit was 5,000 euros, And right now, this balance on this account is 7,947 euros and 29 cents. It means that this account out of 5,000 euros right now have a little bit less than 8,000 euros on the account. Nothing has been added extra, nothing has been taken out. Everything, every profit that has been made has been trading going forward. Literally means like, you know, compounding effect. Like basically profits on the profits. Basically, like let's say if when you have right now, when it have 7,147 euros, now it's trading with this balance. It's not trading with 5,000 anymore, right? So every time when you make a profit, the next time when the trade is open, it takes the profit. So now you can see here on this screen that basically this balance is being traded. Now, in a matter of actually 8 minutes, the market is going to open up again because it doesn't work through the weekend, but it opens up in 8 minutes from now. So at basically 4 o'clock overtime here in Nashville, the market opens on Sunday, and then you're gonna see this starting to move. But you can see right now that because the market is not moving, that's why you can see that is right now it have 2 trades opened between euro and USD, and one is 54 cents in minus, and the other one is 12 cents in minus. But what I wanted to say here is if we calculate that right now. Okay, let me go back down here. So if we calculate that, right, and we say like, you know what is the initial deposit, right? So if it was 7,947 plus, right? So basically what that means is that 2,947 plus, right? It means that created that much, right? 58.94%. Right? So basically it shows you, I just wanted to give you like a 100% live real-time example. Okay, I'm not talking about like any other things, but just, you know, that's why I wanted to kind of just open up and see it for everybody if you can see it. This is just an example. Of course, you know, some other connected accounts have, you know, more 10, 15, 20 or more thousand euros on, and of course the profit, the percentage is the same, but the amount of the euros is higher because of the higher amount of the funds on the account, right? So there's a question from Nermin. Thank you so much, and everybody else who still knows getting the questions, feel free to come on. But the question from Nermin is, good evening, does this software trades from midnight, that means 24 hours a day, because the banks are simulating that after 15 minutes of the value of the currency. So here's the thing about how this system works and how our service works. We use broker that is, some of you maybe who might understand more about trading, and I don't want to go too much into like the science and the details and so on, but our broker is basically what is it called, the ECN broker, which pretty much means that it connects you straight to the source. It means like anytime when the things are being traded, it's being straight connected to the financial institutions, basically to the exchange. So what it means is basically it goes straight, like whatever the market price is, that's how it works. It's like in a matter of milliseconds. That's why sometimes when the markets are like crazy fast, and specifically right now, in a few minutes when the markets are going to open, and then when, let's say you have 3 sessions, okay? Usually you have Asian session, you have European session, you have US session in a day. So again, that is the reason why most of the 24 hours, it is very, very solid trading. Why? Because, you know, as let's say you guys in Europe goes to sleep, people in Asia wakes up, and that there is financial markets going there the entire day, their time zone. Then when they are finishing their day, Europe wakes up, and then entire day of European market, it's trading based on that, and that's why the things are always happening. And then after that, when European closes up the office operations, then the US wakes up, and then US trades the entire day of the US time zone. And then when the US goes to sleep in a matter of 2 hours, Asia wakes up. So that is the reason why basically it's trading literally like 24 hours a day, and it have good chances to make also, you know, a lot of trades. Why? Because it's not just like, you know, 6 or 7 hours or like 5 hours, but it's literally instantly always 24 hours a day. So again, it's straight connected, Nermin. It's always gets like whatever it is on the markets when it comes to the buy and sell price, whatever the entire forex market is, that's what it is. So hope I answered your question on that, but if I did not, feel free to ask, you know, so we can answer more. Okay, perfect, great. Okay, anyone else with a question? Anyone else? Okay, then let me ask you this. How many of you have gotten more clarity right now? Put number 5 down in the comments. I want to see if those of you who've been here now for the last 1 hour and a half pretty much, have you gotten some better understanding and clarity and understands that this is something that is valuable, right? That is something that you can see that, oh, okay, you know what, like this is how it works, and that's how it works, and that's why how it works, right? And again, you know, this is something that we really love to see people to be able to have the passive income.
Awesome.
All right. All right, so if there is no questions, I would just then once again tell you if you have any extra like concerns or like questions later on, feel free to reach out to the person who invited you here. Okay, we have one more question. Let's see. Anna, go ahead, Anna. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, all. Yes, I don't want to be negative, but the thing I had to say, it's something like it's an artificial system that you use. Is there any risk of hijacking that the artificial system?
How do you mean like hijacking the system? You mean like the system we provide that someone would hijack?
Yes, can be hijacked.
Oh, that's actually a very good question, and I will tell you one thing, and this is basically that what is very important here to understand is that we control our system 100%. It means that no one else is controlling the AI part. So basically it means, again, you know, no one can hijack it. No one is basically controlling it. We are the ones who are controlling it, you know, through the service that we perform. See what I'm saying? So basically everybody who is connecting to it is basically just using the service. So this is a beautiful part on how we do that. First of all, we do not take your money. You do not send money to Nico Global, nothing like that. Why? Because we want you to have control of your money. That is why instead of us saying like, hey, you know what, Anna, you just send, I don't know, 5,000 euros to Nico Global and just, you know, like wait and you don't even know what's happening with your money. No, what we do is like we say like, hey, Anna, these are the steps. This is what we advise you to do. This is how you create your own account. And once you do that, you can go and upload your funds either through the MasterCard or Visa or cryptocurrency or bank transfer or anything such, however you want it, to your broker account. Once you have, it's you and only you who have access to this broker account. And it's even like, and some users who are here are gonna tell you, it's like you even need to create your own PIN for you to be able to access your broker account. Why? Because of the security. So even if someone would have, for some reason, your email and your password, they wouldn't be able to access it because they still need to have the special PIN that you created for you to be able to get into the broker account. Why? Because it's money, right? It's like whenever you deal with money, you need to make sure that everything is 100% secured. So that's one thing. So you have control over your money. We cannot even access your money. Why? Because again, you're the only one who have the access to your money. But what you do is basically you connect your trading account to our service. It's almost like think about it. It's like, let's say you have like hundreds of people that have their own trading accounts, all of them connects it to one service. And this service is then providing the trading 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And whatever profit it makes, it goes back to all the people connected based on the how much of the percentage of the shares they have in this specific pool. It's almost like a big pool, if you want me to say so, where people are connected with different amount of funds, and then service works on one of the with this, and then all the profits and all the losses, as you've seen it, like on this specific one that I showed you before, it goes back. So let's say, for example, I don't know, let's say Anna have 30,000 euros on the account, but someone have 10,000 euros on the account. It means that someone who have 10,000 euros on the account is going to get 3 times less in amount of profit, but it's still the same in percentage, right? But it's just the lesser amount. See what I'm saying? So that's how it works. And then basically that's why you see all those trades and everything in real time. Why? Again, because you are the one who is basically having your own account. We just perform the service for you. So again, like no one can hijack, first of all, your account, but also not our account. Why not? Again, because it's handled like the way that it needs to be handled, right? And again, you know, when it comes to our trading service and so on, we control our service as a company 100%. Not even like Dino or Danny or someone, but it's like really like the ENG Global as a company that basically have the rights to this service. And that's how we always do the same with the product and everything else, that everybody knows that this is 100% being controlled and in control by the company. That's also one of the big reasons why New Hope Global is around today, because we wanted to make sure that no one is going to mess up with people's futures. You know, no one is going to mess up with someone coming to the office and say, hey, I'm not in a good mood today, we're going to change things. No, we're not going to just change things, because that's how it is. So I hope I explained this well to you, Anna, to understand that. Yeah, that's what it is. So then the only variable then, it's like, how does the service perform? And again, as I explained to you, we cannot control how the service performs, right? Because again, you know, it can be a day that is very fast, that like, let's say, for example, let me give you an example. And everybody, I know some of you might be like, you know, why are we talking all those things? But I think it's very important for all the clarity and so on. So let's say, for example, let's say that today it's starting to be Monday, right? Like again, for you guys in less than in an hour. So, but let's say on Monday on European, let's say on Forex market, let's say that European bank, for example, announces that economical situation in Europe is getting worse. Just giving you an example. I'm not saying it's true or something like that. But if European Union announces that the situation is getting worse, and because we are trading between euro and US dollar, most likely what is going to happen in the next few minutes and hours, the strength of euro is going to go down comparing the US dollar. Why? Because if the economy is not doing that well, you know, it's automatically the news are going and so on, and basically a lot when it comes to the Forex is about like different news, what is happening, economy situation there around the world, how this impacts this currency. That is why some of you might, like, typical example, Anna, what is happening with Nigerian Naira comparing euro or comparing US dollar, let's say today, maybe like comparing 5 years ago. Right? Yeah. I know when I went to Nigeria for the first time back in 2016, one US dollar was 191 Nigerian Naira. Okay, but today one US dollar is over 800 Nigerian Naira. It means it's actually it's 4 times lower. That means it's 4 times weaker comparing the US dollar. So this is a perfect example. What would have happened if someone from Nigeria back in 2016, Anna, would buy $1 million in US dollars from Naira, and they would keep it until today, and today they would go back and say, I'm going to sell my $1 million and I'm going to get my Naira back. Wow. They would make 4 times the profit. More than, yeah. Isn't it? This is all what we do with our service. But of course, we do not wait for years for something to happen, but we also understand that every single second the markets are changing. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Every single second, euro might be, because we don't talk about like changes of like 1.05 to 1.09. No, we talk about change of like from 1.0533 to 1.0553, for example. See what I'm saying? These are small micro changes, but it makes a big difference when the service is working the way it does.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So clear. Yeah. So clear. So clear.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, anyone else with a question? Anyone else with a question? Actually, what has happened right now, because we've been actually on that call even like, and I just want to then kind of like turn it on for you guys for a second as well, so we can go back to it. But look at it now. If you're gonna get to see my phone again, let's see.
Yeah, we can see it.
You can see my phone.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see now that the things are starting to move right now? Like you see that? Before it was minus 54 cents, but now you can see that. You cannot see my phone? Okay, you guys are saying that you
No,
cannot
I
see.
can see it. Yes, you can see it is it's
Okay.
changing.
Okay, let's see. Okay, now you should be able to see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see it now? So now you're gonna be seeing it basically that because the market had just opened, you can see that these things are being changed. So what happens is like anytime when it makes profit, it's gonna go down here. See? It's gonna be down here. So now, of course, it's gonna wait until this thing is going to make profit, and then it's going to close up the trade and it's going to add it towards the profit, for example. So that's what is. So you see the last 1 week, for example, this account made, whatever, 68 euros. And then, the last month you see it's, 494 euros and so on and so on. So I already showed you before the entire account, but that's how it works. So basically this keeps changing. So but again, it's just the beginning of the opening market, so that's why it's not changing crazy fast. But when the market it's really fast, you might be seeing these numbers literally like flying all around, like so fast. Like it can be like -1, +5, -3. It just that's just how it works when it's going really fast. So anyway, any other questions before we get off this call? Any other questions? No questions. All right. If no questions, once again, I thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I know for some of you might be already late. Thank you for staying up with us here. I hope I was able to give you some clarity, some explanation. And again, thank you so much for all the questions, Anna, and everybody else, and Lydia, and so on. Every question is valuable. It's like everybody of us just learns when you guys ask questions. And we like to hear the questions so we can make more clarity to everybody to understand what this is and how this works for everybody. Because again, our goal is to help you guys to create just an extra stream of income. Always tell people, do not just have one stream of income, not even 2, not even 3. Try to make 4, try to make 5, try to make 6. But of course, do not work on all the streams of income at the same time, because you just have 24 hours a day, right? But this is one of the streams that really doesn't take much time. It's just basically a passive income that keeps being created because, something like AI trading service is actually working for you. While some other streams of income, just takes a lot of our work for us to be able to get it to the specific point, right? But again, it's one thing is to keep creating and making more money, but the other thing is also what do we do with this money for it to be able to be worth it? Because at the end of the day, everybody of us lives in the world. If we just have 1,000 euros today, and if we want to put this 1,000 euros on a site at home, in the next 12 months, your 1,000 euros is going to be worth way less than it is today. I want you to understand that. So I know that I will never forget what my dad told me some months ago. He said, Dino, if this trading service can at least help me to get over inflation rates that are happening right now, I'm going to be super satisfied. But, you know, today he's like more than super satisfied because, you know, like it's doing much more than that. But still, again, it's something that we all need to have clarity and understand that, you know, we need to do something with our money, and we need to teach our people how to properly manage their money. But again, like I said, need to be educated, because if you don't know those things, I will tell you, some of you might hear that right now, going to be like, oh, let me just go and try to do trading on my own. I will just tell you, good luck. But I will tell you, if I would be you, I wouldn't do it. Because don't mess with something that you don't know until you really have a lot extensive knowledge for you to be able to do so. Plus, you're going to spend so much time and so on that, you know, use the experts and the things that are available for you, right? Sometimes people say you don't need to just work hard, you can also work smart. And if you get good information, you can actually work smarter than harder. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I wish you a great night, great evening, great afternoon. I'm grateful for you to be here and appreciate you guys so much. And if there's anything, any questions, feel free to reach out back to the person who invited you. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Maria, for your time and for helping us to translate that. I hope everybody has gotten all the information. And we'll see you again on Tuesday evening at the same time, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Central European time, with another business opportunity overview. So feel free to come there. Feel free to say anyone else about it if you feel that someone needs to hear that. And we'll see you there. All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye.